All right, welcome back to Sliverrun Forest episode 31. My paper decided to flip over on me there for a second, so I didn't know what episode I was on. Anyway, what was that? Great demand at container warehouse. All right, so let's see what we need to do. I think the tractor's or the semi's still down here. So we'll get this back over because we got a load of wood over there. It's not a full load, but we do have a load of wood over there. So I'm guessing in a day or two that'll be ready. Money-wise, and we might need to bring the blue tractor over here at some point. We need to get rid of all these stumps. Kind of thinking maybe we just need to buy another tractor just for stump removal. All right. Yeah, I figured there's still a few more back in here that I couldn't get to because of the stumps right away. Nice. We'll just see what we can do with these. Most of these are just little itty bitty ones. And okay, it keeps doing that. I've got it set to 1, and I never use the enter key on the keypad. You know, unless I'm switching that back to normal. It's kind of a weird situation there. We'll turn that back on so we can get on there. I think that's all of it for the moment. You just thought I'd get, you know, what I could for the moment and try and get out of the minefield, you know, here. It's more or less what it is in a way. All these darn trees. Well, you know, we've been slowly clearing the area out still. And I do plan on using this as a field. We may have to get a different unit to make the field, because I was looking at it and it's not one of the modded ones I have, and I didn't want to have to sit with the actual plow and sit and plow up a field, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so let's go ahead and tab up to the house here. Get this done and over with here quick. Now, we don't have anything to sell other than maybe the more silage. And even that may be stretching it. Wow. We're definitely going to have to do some work. I think what I'm going to do is at some point I'm going to come up here and I'm going to bring the machine up here and we'll clear out a bunch of these trees. And we'll put something in out here to do that. I'm going to look, see what our weather is, and see what time does it get done. About 9 o'clock. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Just gonna run the clock ahead here and get rid of this rain. And hey, it said 9 o'clock. There we go. I was gonna say. Now I can just get it to go back to 5. There we go. So, I was thinking we actually get money or start making more money. I was thinking about going in and getting cows. Let's see where we got animals right there. I've got this one that I loaded in. I kind of thinking about using this one. We might have to cut down that tree on the back, but you know what? That works. Now we might have to make some actual money to actually get cows in here, but I want to get you know, get our feed ready to go and stuff. I want to get a mixer. Yeah, we're definitely going to come take this tree out. I had to remove this stone earlier because of not being able to place the building. But I think if I remember right, this door does open. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Because if I remember right, we can put the straw in here somewhere. We're not going to get cows immediately. We're going to wait a little bit for them. Okay, so the feeding area is there. I would like to actually do TMR if I can, because kind of a useful thing. But I thought, let's see what I think we can plant today, yeah. So I want to plant oats in one field and probably cotton in the smaller one. So I think we'll probably get started with the cotton first, since that did seem to bring us quite a bit of money. Or at least usefulness. And then the smaller field we'll put something like corn or wheat or something in there. I'm thinking probably the oats. So I'm not completely full here, but if we need something, we'll go grab the yellow trailer and go get some more whatever we need. We do need to get that grass field done up too. It's been sitting there with all the grass out on it for about what, 4 episodes now? Wait. Oh, because we're on the wrong thing. Okay, that'll work. I was like, oh, I swear I was on cotton, but obviously not. Wait. Did I not lower it? Yeah, it shows the load. Oh, okay, it did. It is planting. I get so used to the markers that you get from corn, you know, because it gets you that nice kind of flat lined look, you know. So we're just about done here. I was worried that we weren't going to make it to the end of the field with our enough stuff here. We're running low on both seeds and fertilizers, so I think we'll run this down and fill it quick. I need to, you know, put in another building where we can have storage, since we're going to do all this farming and stuff on this end of the map, and because I don't think there's any seed or anything sitting over here. There is not. I think we're going to continue to rent that that cotton unit until we can afford it for each time we do cotton. But yeah, it definitely seems like a good deal. So I am waiting on. I took a bunch of wood last time over to flooring. We might, after we fill this up, we might go grab the trailer and run up the flooring. But I think we need we need planks for the yacht. We're not gonna, not gonna focus on it big time, but the occasional $300,000 is kind of nice. Okay, so we'll get in here. I'm gonna just kind of whip around so that we're facing where the seeds and that'll go up when I buy them. Yeah, I figured the train was coming. Or something, maybe not. Sounded like it, but sorry, I've got a kind of a cold, so been a little under the weather lately. I know we don't need 8 of them, but just seems like the better way to do it. Then we'll just come back and get more later when we need them. Let's see if I can kind of back into the mess and get between the two and fill it up, type of thing. Okay, so get all our seeds full. Didn't take long to get one of them. I guess buying 8 was a good idea. I think it takes 4 for each one. Oh, did I mess up with the fertilizer though? I think so. Oh, we were supposed to have liquid. I forgot this thing's liquid fertilizer, but that's okay. I don't think it'll take more than 2. Just see if I can push my way back into the liquid fertilizer a little bit. We'll find a use for the regular fertilizer. If we gotta, put in a greenhouse, we will. Not, not right this minute, but well, other than I messed up a little bit, it's okay. Well, like I say, we'll find a use for it. So if you weren't here before last episode, we did finish the roller coaster. Oh shoot, I forgot I can't put in oats with this thing. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to make some money and put something else in that field. We can wait till we can buy a new machine here when we get enough money. But this thing's full now, so that's the important thing. I wasn't thinking about that. I don't suppose we can put, I want something that's going to give us straw, preferably, but wait, where's, yeah, soybeans ain't even till next month anyway, so even if we wanted to put soybeans in, we can't do that yet. We could put corn in, but that's not for another month as well, so. But we'll just play it by ear, if we got to put corn in, we'll put corn in. If we have to, if we have to wait and buy a machine to put wheat in, we'll wait and buy a machine to put wheat in. Because I'd like to get another tractor on the farm, if we're going to do all this farm work, we might as well have the tractor, but we probably should roll the, I'll just check, make sure it does need to be rolled, which I think it does. Yep, needs rolling. I wasn't even thinking about that, and it's like I was more worried about getting the other jobs done, and then I I'm like, well, if I don't get this rolled, I won't be able to see where I'm at on the field, and I'll do a, a half of a job instead of doing the full job like I normally do. Because when you can't, when you got weeds and stuff on the field, it's so hard to see where you're supposed to be. I love this roller. It's like monstrous, and it's easy on the what do I want to say? It yeah, it's easy on the horsepower. It's not like it's overpowered or anything. And it's not. All right, so we're just about done here. We might have one more quick pass, but I think I can get 90% of it anyway, if not a complete 100% in one pass. So I think what we're going to do is I can see there's a whole lot of cotton sitting over here at the sheep. I don't really watch my videos after I process them, but I'm assuming, since it's putting them in 1080p that, it's doing a good job and you can see everything I can see. But I know when I go to edit them, they look really grainy. But nobody's ever said anything, so I'm assuming it's just fine. Okay, just got this little spot here, and we'll hold this beast up and go up and grab the semi. And I'm definitely thinking about in the near future we're going to probably sometime after the next yacht rolls out, we're probably going to buy another semi. I've been saying we need another one, and just haven't gotten there, so. All right, so that's good for that. Let's go ahead and we'll just connect this trailer. Now, we could actually go ahead, and do everything with the cows and bring cows out here, but we're like at what, 22? It's just not enough. I want to see if the factory will take a little bit more of the iron ore. We've been expanding on Western Wilds so much, and I'm so tempted on there to put in the two plants, the iron ore and the steel plant in there just for the heck of it, Okay, so that thing is empty, so I'll have to take the tractor, take that up at some point and get that set up. I kind of figured it was going to empty out this time because we've been like through 4 or 5 months without replacing the without getting new trailers. So Now the green trailer should be over here at the stuff over here. So the other thing we need to check on at some point, I mean, I'm not sure if we need a separate tank or what over here, but I think to get the other stuff in the BGA, we need another tank. You know, because I decided to do the pumps and hoses version because it was, you know, more interesting. Let's put it that way, I guess. So let's just, while we're here, let's go ahead and take a look in here and see what the BGA says. We got that. Yeah, I don't see anything. You know, we go in here into the fermenter. Okay, I guess we do have digest date. So we might need a tank for storage of digestate, and I would like to put one of the electrical units in for money wise. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that we need to work on, you know. I decided to do it in pieces, you know, so gotta kind of work with it that way, I guess, you know. We will be getting this grass field done. I just don't know if it's going to get done today. Let's put it that way. Nice. And I'm betting there's a bunch. Well, no, there's not, because we're not full. I gotta clean some of this up so I can get in here. But our sheep are definitely doing a good job of getting us wool. And I have to look, but I think it's still running those 3 bales of cotton that we did the other, you know, last week. It probably shouldn't be, but there's probably a ton of, I didn't really look when we were over there, but there's probably a ton of fabric on the ground. Now, I think since we need to kind of, you know, get stuff done, we're probably going to run out and get some, you know, do some of the, check some of the buildings, you know, even though they're all on sale, there's a bunch of stuff just laying around outside, you know, so. And I really don't want that stuff just laying around not making a profit. I kind of have to have our, you know, daily profit, you know. Yeah, I know. Gonna make the Harry Potter jokes. I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy when I'm not recording. Man, that game is fun. I never, after I quit playing WoW, I thought, well, I'll never find a decent RPG again. And, you know, I've tried a few of them. And they just, you know, I don't know, I think WoW kind of blew it out of the water for a while, and just couldn't find any, you know, one that I really liked, you know. I tried going back to Ultima Online, I tried going back to some other games that I enjoyed before, and they just wouldn't match up, you know. So then you know, a friend of mine, well, what, 5-6 years ago, got me 19, you know, Farming Simulator 19, and because I was making fun of it, you know, and like I usually do, you know, because I thought, oh, geez, that's what I want to do. I want to spend all day farming, and now what do? I spend all day farming. I mean, it does bring back memories of, you know, my youth, you know, when I was young and I helped my uncle on his farm, and I always enjoyed it, you know. I don't know. You know, there's nothing like a good hard day's worth of work, you know, to make you feel accomplished. Of course, it would have been nice if I would have gotten paid for it when I was a kid, but, you know, you don't think about that stuff when you're, you know, 10, 11 years old and just or, you know, enjoying nature, you know, and we didn't have cell phones back then. We didn't have all the stuff the kids have nowadays, you know. You know, and I do make fun of it, you know, and I apologize if I do, you know, but, you know, the worst thing is, you know darn well what I'm doing when I'm sitting at home and not playing a computer game. I'm sitting there staring at my phone too, so I don't know why I make fun of it, but, okay, I'm gonna just go on a limb here and say, I don't think we've ever had a pile this big on the trailer of wool. So, yeah, we're doing pretty good. The sheep are, doing their job well. So let's see, what do we got? 2 left? I'll move this parcel out of the way so we can get... Pretty sure we gotta load it because I don't think it'll, do anything now that, you know, if I quit picking them up from so far away, they wouldn't, end up being so hard to put on the trailer. Yeah, I gotta, between recordings and stuff, I gotta spend some time on Satisfactory because we need to have a bunch of stuff done on there for the next video, and it's just like, I can't record it during the normal time of the week because I do Saturdays on it where we go out and get the hard drives stuff. So, but I think we're probably going to do one more set of hard drives like that, and then we're going to skip a couple of weeks on doing the hard drives because I need to get a bunch of stuff done on the map itself so that we actually got enough ways of getting to the things, not to mention some of the hard drives require more stuff, you know, but you know, if you feel like you want to check that out, pretty much every Saturday I'm on it too, or right around to, I think we started a little early last week, but nothing wrong with that, right? Yeah, I figured we'd have a little bit of cloth here. Are we gonna get that last one, or am I gonna have to push over? There we go. I'm guessing some of this is going to respawn while I'm loading it up. I think we'll take it over to the vintage shirt place and sell it there. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, I figured they were going to spawn. We got another 400 and some in there, so I think that's one more pile of fabric yet. Maybe not. I'm not the best, you know. Oh no, it's 1,000. So, as I say, I'm not the best at guesstimating what's going to be in there and what's not. Right, so we'll take this all over to Vintage Clothing, and yeah, it's only what, 5,000 cloth that we got out of there, but cloth is cloth, and I mean, now we just put a ton of stuff in there. Oh yeah, what, I think I seen cotton, or yeah, cotton still in there. Yeah, we got 25,000 cotton left and 29 wool. Pretty much all that wool is what we just put in, you know, so kind of a busy place there. So we'll probably have to come over tomorrow and move all the bolts of cotton, or the fabric again, and kind of work our way from there. So, this place is up by the wood turner. I think we've been there once. I know we've been past, and I just don't know if we've ever sold there. I can't remember. I know it's kind of silly taking a whole semi-load over there. Or a whole semi just for 5 bolts of cloth. So let's see, there is stuff at the woodworking, so we'll come around and get that. We might grab these rails while we're here. Yeah, so this thrift me shop, whatever you want to call it. Why do I have a feeling we're gonna have to push those 2 over? What, did they not want that one pallet? No, they're taking it. Oh, I see. I wasn't close enough to the markers, so. Alright, so yeah, we made a decent profit off that. I think we actually made a little over 50 because it did it twice, you know, but so I didn't get to see the whole thing. Nice. So we're gonna load up all of these down here, and I'm trying to just get, you know, some of this stuff sold off so the things can do their job normal. Oh, darn it, I took out the stop sign. How dare I? You know, and the other thing's down at the yacht, so can't exactly do anything with the fork. Otherwise, I would have used the forklift, but because I like the way the electric one works. I think when we decide to move on, and you know, with one of the maps, and we decide to do like a, you know, a more realistic type of thing where I have to use the forklifts and stuff like that, I think that's one of them we're gonna have to get each time. Okay, so I see we need wood here again, so next time we get a full load of wood, we're gonna have to bring wood down here. And I think unless we're clearing fields, it's gonna be, you know, areas for fields, it's gonna be a lot less wood cutting now that we don't need it for the roller coaster. I mean, I think that it was fun, you know, getting to do that whole unit, and you know, it was neat, you know, getting to ride a roller coaster, see how they simulated it in Farming Simulator. They did a good job. I definitely got to give them that. I need to push that back in. You know, I felt like I was playing Roller Coaster Tycoon again, you know, getting to ride the roller coaster. I've still got the game, and it's still actually installed on my computer. But I haven't played it in years. I think I've got Roller Coaster World or something like that, or something along that line. But yeah, we're gonna get like I said, we're gonna get as much of this on here. All the stuff we set aside for the coaster, we no longer need, so we can grab all that. I'm gonna try and stack up these tables so that they're all in one spot, because I'm sure there's a ton of stuff down at Barrels. Because there was a bunch of stuff I didn't do down there too. Yeah. Trying to decide, do I want to go 3 high with these? You know what? Let's go 3 high. That's a little better. I'm picky, you know. Oh, there's more tables coming up. I thought everything was on selling. Let's just look here quick. Furniture. Oh, see, they're not. Okay, so let's go ahead and Change it to selling. Change that to selling. Okay, so yeah, it should sell everything. We don't, I always forget that we need metal over here for one of them. Yeah, it's for the armor, and that actually, I think we will bring a load over at some point. Not a full load, you know, but we'll get a partial load. I didn't realize we still had so many tables sitting there. But that's cool, you know, and I want to make sure we get everything done and out of here. But, whoops. I'm like just throwing the chairs out in the middle of the road. No! Okay, that makes no sense. They were actually halfway decently stacked, and they weren't really right on the edge, you know, so when I hit them, they shouldn't have, they should not have done that, but they did. Oh well. I don't care right now. Well, talk about a lot of stuff to do here. I'll be surprised if we don't end up doing this tomorrow episode, you know, dropping all the stuff off for sale. But we'll get it done, you know. If I gotta do some fancy editing, I'll do some fancy editing. Because I mean, you really don't need to watch me screwing up 100 times, or we can do, you know, so, you know, we'll fix it. We'll figure it out, right? So what, we got 3 left here, so that's not so bad when you think about it. I'm gonna stick some of these up here because just in case we got bathtubs or anything available, because we do have everything from the mill going on here, as well, or you know, automatically sending stuff around. So man, I'm getting good at hitting stuff today, and oh well. I always love how it like throws your camera around when you put the belts on or off. Kind of funny in a way when you think about it. And I know I seen some stuff over here, so we're gonna let's see. We can sneak around back, I think. Come on, guy. I know I ran the other guy over, but I prefer not to. Oh, we did clean this place up. Maybe I was thinking of before. Okay, we're good. So I think we will run this all down to train. I don't think there's anything. I want to make sure there's not. No, there's no shingles left. So, and I think shingles are shut off completely. So, really, car? You're just gonna stop there? What is this, LA? Oh wait, no, they flip you off and then cut you off there. I apologize if anybody lives in LA and watches me, but just my experience from that town. So is there any actual flooring? The whole reason of coming down past here. We do not have flooring. I'm gonna check the flooring factory because I swear I put stuff in it. Yeah, we got planks and stuff in there. Now it says spawning. I wonder why we're not. I don't know. It's all on as far as I can tell. Wait. Active. How were they deactivated? Okay. No wonder we don't have any flooring. So, I'm gonna run down here and we're just gonna sell them across the tracks instead of doing it the hard way. I mean, or going, you know, up and get the cheap way. We'll go down here and sell it down here. I guess there's no real reason to sit and do a cutscene on it. I mean, we're close to the amount of time that where we can get enough. I wouldn't be surprised if this video is, you know, 35 or 40 minutes because we did a lot of running around, but I can, you know, like I said, I can use the magic of editing to fix it. So, yeah. I love how I don't remember if 19 did it, but I love how everything just kind of changes on here now. You know, it used to be, you know, as far as I can remember, all the signs were static. They never changed. Now every month the ads change on the billboards. And maybe it's just something they put into Platinum and I just didn't notice, you know, otherwise. Okay, so where is... There we are. I knew we were getting close, I just couldn't remember exactly where it was. Oh no, we gotta turn around and come back on the other side. I was too close to, or too far away from that. I'm hoping the train don't come in. We've seen it going back the other way, so we'll see what happens here. Because this is like right where it spawns, and we have been hit by it before. Nice. We just picked up like 100,000 just off all that, cleaning up all that stuff. So I'm gonna take this tractor up, and tractor trailer, whatever you want to call it, and we're gonna park it outside of the flooring because when we sleep tomorrow, flooring will be ready for us, I think. Or at least some will be. You know, I could just, now that I think about it, instead of stopping there, we'll take this up and drop it off at the shop or somewhere along the line because we don't need it at flooring. I can put flooring on distribution and it'll just distribute it over to the yacht. I love this game, the AIs in this game sometimes. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna stop right in the middle of the road for no reason because there's a semi coming up behind me. Yeah. Yeah, so pretty much everything is running, and it's running the way it should. You know, we could get rid of this container tomorrow and, you know, get a bunch of wood, fill the container up with trees, and sell that. So if I go in here, and instead of spawning, we change it to distributing. So now it should distribute it out to the system, you know, so we don't have to worry about it. And I think everything else is, let's see, let's turn everything on normal. And make sure everything's either on selling or distributing. That we're just out of stuff. We need to get some metal over there for the Ardmore. You know what? It doesn't really matter. We'll leave all the long stuff on. If we need long wood, we'll grab it, you know, but oh, we were gonna bring a thing up to the pet accessories. Oh well. There'll be one that'll spawn tomorrow, so yeah, and that's all set to spawning, so we're good there. All right, so I want to thank everybody for coming. Please like, share, follow, all the good stuff, and ring the bell for notifications when I put out new videos, and we'll see you guys next time.